Hi, I'm Christine McKay with My Craft Studio, and we are here today with Risa from Restless Risa. And I have to say, I am like overwhelmed at all of these goodies on the table. This is like amazing.
Thank you, it's so fun.
So before we get to the projects today, let me just ask you, tell me a little bit about your blog.
My blog is all about, it's everything. It's decorating, it's parties, it's crafting, anything that pops into my brain, recipes, anything. I put it on my blog.
Now, tell me how you got started with that. Because, I know a lot of bloggers, we start out with like, I'm going to make so much money blogging. And then the reality is, So tell me a little bit about how you got started and why you continue to do that.
Well, my story is probably a little bit different than most people's stories. I had a stillborn baby, and I was alone in my house. My kids were in school. Sorry.
No.
And I had empty hands and nothing to do. And so I just started making projects and planning parties and doing everything that I could do to keep myself busy. And I thought I would bring my friends over and say, oh, look what I made, look what I made. And I thought, I'm going to put it on a blog. And I didn't even really know what blogs were at the time. I knew what they were, but I didn't realize that there was this huge blog world.
Yeah.
So my intention was never to make money. It was just to kind of show what I was doing with myself.
I love that story because, we like to be a little silly here and make fun projects and do all sorts of things. But actually, there's just a sense of peace, isn't there, when you love your space and when you and when you're creating, just that sense of peace that you feel.
And as women, don't you feel like we are creative? That's kind of what we do. We create. We create atmospheres in our homes. We create things for our kids and memories. And that's what I try to do on my blog, is to create.
And you know what I love is it's, for me, it really is about creating the feeling. And so when people say, oh, I can't do it, I don't know how, it won't be pretty. For me, sometimes I think the project is irrelevant. It's how you feel as you're creating.
Yes, absolutely. And for me, if I've had a frustrating or a stressful day or I'm feeling grumpy, I make something and I feel better.
Unless it's dinner, and then not so much.
But if you make it pretty on a pretty plate with a pretty napkin, it makes you feel better.
I agree. I think there's this empowerment that comes when we kind of own our space and we take control of it and we really let that reflect us. And I know for me, it's when my kids were smaller especially, it really helped me appreciate my home and being a mom.
Absolutely. If I'm going to be eating dinner, I might as well be eating it on a pretty plate with a nice napkin.
Oh, I love it. Even though at my house it might be a paper plate, but
a cute one, right?
A cute one. Risa, tell me a little bit about this project because I am blown away.
Thank you. It all started because I was in Home Goods and I saw this bag and I thought, that is so cute and I've got to put it in my house somewhere. But where am I going to put a reusable shopping bag?
Well, yeah, and these reusable shopping bags, you can get them all over the place. And they're usually like $1.
Yes, 99 cents. Yeah. And I found myself, I bought like 5 of them. And I thought, why am I buying 5 of these bags? I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'll show you what I made.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was this piece of art that I hung in my kids' bathroom. And it's just so bright and colorful, and it came, like we say, from a reusable shopping bag for 99 cents. And I just used a canvas that I already had.
And you know what I love is because it kind of has that waterproof kind of that seal on it. Like if I tried to do that with some pattern paper, it would be a disaster, especially in my boys' bathroom.
Yes.
But this, it resists, so the bathroom's a perfect place for that.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's beautiful.
Thank you. I think so too. I love it.
Love that.
Love it, love it.
So I love the idea that you took these bags and you created all these projects. Let's start over here with this one.
Okay, this is a reusable shopping bag that you can, a reusable lunch bag kit that you send to school with your kids. So the inside is lined, and I'll just show you, I've got a cookie in here. It's lined, so you can put anything in it or take anything out and wipe it out or rinse it out when you're done.
This is brilliant. And the thing I love best is how many shopping bags did it take for you to create that?
One. For $1.
So basically, yeah, $1, and you have this gorgeous customized lunch bag that I love. Is reusable, you can wipe it clean.
Yes.
Okay, amazing. All right, this one's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. This is, I love this. Tell me about this.
This is the reusable shopping bag party pack, I call it. And for $1, I was able to just do a zigzag stitch up stripes of the reusable of the reusable shopping bag. You can fill it with popcorn. You can fill it with cookies. You can fill it with anything you want. I have other strips that I've cut out that you can wrap around water bottles.
Which once again, it's water resistant.
Yes, exactly. And it makes it look like you spent a lot of money on planning this party, but really it was $1.
And this is more than one bag though, this one, right?
No.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
one bag. And I even had enough scraps left over that I could have made like little flags for cupcakes.
You would. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, really, like,
this is like so like
easy.
perfect. No, I love this. That you can, I mean, because there's all different patterns. You can go girly, you can go retro, you can go boy.
Yes.
This is really endless. Okay, so
Yes.
I'm going to show another one of, besides the treat bags, this is one that my daughter will just die.
My daughter asked me to make it. I didn't think about this one, and she's like, "Can't you make me a wallet?"
A wallet, and you know, my daughter's made the like the ones out of like duct tape, which are really cool too. But this is amazing, and I mean, it was pretty quick to put together.
Super quick, and I just used the natural folds that were already in the bag, so I didn't have to do anything fancy. I just basically used the folds that were already there and cut it, and then stitched, and then laid it and stitched.
Oh my
some more.
gosh.
It was so easy.
And you know, this is such a great like gift idea for birthdays or holidays for, you know, my daughter's 15, for all of her little friends and stuff.
Yes.
Something so fun. And now we can go to your blog and learn a little bit more in detail about how to do all these, right?
Yes, I have tutorials for every project that we're showing here today.
Okay, so let's move along to, let's talk a little bit about the apron, because I can see here's a finished version right here.
Yes.
So tell me how difficult this one is.
This is the easiest thing you'll ever do in your life. So what you do is you start with a reusable shopping bag, and you try to find one that doesn't have any words on it. That will work the best. And then you just cut the sides out.
Okay.
So if you can see, the sides are just cut out.
Okay.
The next thing that you do is hold it up, put the strap over your head, like so.
This is like unreal.
And then you just accordion fold it. Use the natural fold from the bottom and accordion fold it up, like so. Do you mind holding that?
No, not at all.
Thank you. Will you pin one? Will you pin that side?
I'll try. I'm a very good seamstress.
Well, you don't have to be with this, but I bet you are a good seamstress.
How does your brain think of this stuff?
I don't know. All right. So once you've accordion folded it,
Okay.
you fold it in half. It likes to stick a little
Okay.
bit. And this is my very favorite part.
Okay.
It's like the easiest, fastest thing ever. You take your scissors
Oh my gosh.
and you cut it down. And there you have an apron.
I am in love with this
But we don't
idea.
stop there. We take the sides of the bag and we cut them to whatever size we want, and we sew pockets on.
Oh my gosh. So, my mind is already going. I'm like, Father's Day, and like having a little cooking party
and
with all your
teacher
little
gifts.
girls.
Yes, cooking parties,
Teacher
teacher
gifts.
gifts. So this is the other strap. You can cut it off, and if you want, you can buy 2 bags if you want a longer strap that you're going to sew on the side. But if you want to just keep it short and hook a Velcro dot on the back, that will work too. Or if it is for kids, you can cut this in half and have 2 short strips and just tie a knot in the back.
So darling. Okay, so
Yeah.
I want you to show the viewers my favorite use of the straps, and it is on this project right here.
So this is a jewelry holder, and jewelry holders are so expensive. They are so expensive, and especially for a cute one like this.
Yes.
All this is 2 bags. I cut one into strips and cut the sides out of the other one, and I just took the straps and sewed them into the bottom with little loops, and then you just loop your necklaces through, and you can hang them.
I love this, because when I first saw it, I just immediately loved the idea with the hanger and making the jewelry organizer. But then when I saw those, I was like, oh, well, then I have to go buy something, you know. No, it's the straps.
It's the straps.
Love it. Okay, last but not least, tell me a little bit about these guys right here.
These are baby bibs, and you can get like 5 of them out of one bag. And all I did was take my son's bib and lay it on top of the bag, and then I just cut around it. You don't have to sew anything.
Which is my favorite kind of project.
Right, and then you can also use just the Velcro that sticks on the back, or you can use a tie, and I used a tie because I thought that was cuter, but the Velcro little dots that are sticky, you can just put them on there, and these are a super awesome baby gift.
So cute, and you can get some of the vinyl letters, and you
Yes.
can personalize them.
That would be cute.
That
would be really cute, and I just sewed this on the bottom, but you wouldn't have to. You could just leave it plain.
That's like your little Cheerio keeper right there. You know, and I forgot, because I did want to show this one really quickly, because this is a fun one. You help out with like a girls' youth camp during the summer, and tell me a little bit about what you did with this one.
Well, we needed to make first aid kits for certification, and so we popped out 200 of these, and you can get about 7 first aid kits per bag, so it's very inexpensive, and all you do is cut your bag into a strip, cut another strip of the bag, pin whatever.
And these
sandwich
are just
bags.
Sandwich bags.
Pin them in there, and then the easiest way is to just Velcro, zigzag up the middle of the strip. and just have the bag stuck in that way. And then when you close it, you use your Velcro. And again, it's just the sticky dots, and they don't come off. They stay on really, really well. And then it's closed, and it doesn't have to be a first aid kit. It can be a travel kit. It could be anything.
Case. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm now going to be going to the Home Goods and TJ Maxx and everywhere else and getting all these gift bags. Okay, so we're going to do a little rapid fire. This is a game we like to play here at my craft channel. So I'm going to just ask you a couple questions so that our viewers can get to know you a little better. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Favorite guilty pleasure?
Oh, anything sweet. I have the biggest sweet tooth, and I can't even narrow it down. Nutella,
Anything.
spoonfuls of Nutella.
Oh, yum. Okay, does somebody have some crackers on set? Just kidding. Okay, so next, name one thing in your house that you would be mortified that visitors came and saw.
My craft room, it is hoarded. You have to step over piles. I've been working on it. It's going to be better.
Okay, last question. Are you a social crafter, or do you like to craft alone?
I kind of prefer crafting alone. But I think crafting brings women together, so I do organize things, and I like to craft with people. But at my most creative, sometimes it's 2 in the morning, and so I'm by myself in my hoarded craft room.
Oh, see, you and I could be FaceTiming at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so where can people go to find all these great ideas and even more?
To my blog, restlessrisa.blogspot.com.
Okay, so check it out and get some of these great ideas. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.